children, hope you all are fine and doing well in your studies. So now let's start with our next topic of tenses. So till now I explained you all the four types of present tense, that is simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and then present perfect continuous tense. I have explained about all these forms of tenses, present tense in my previous video. So today we are going to start with our past tense. So past tense, first of all, we use past tense for what? So the past tense refers to action that took place before the present. It also refers to states that existed in the past. So, for example, I made a sandwich. What I said? I made a sandwich. It means the sandwich that I made it in past. I am not making it now. I made it in past. So, just like the present tense, past tense is also having four forms. Simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and then past perfect continuous tense. So let's begin with simple past tense. So in simple past tense we will learn to make sentences in all the three types of sentences, that is assertive, negative and interrogative sentences. So first of all, let's start with assertive sentences. So in assertive sentences, we make sentences by using the following rule. First of all, we write subject. After subject, we write the past form of the verb. We also call it V2 form of the verb. And after the V2 form of the verb, we write the object of the sentence. So let's take one example here. The example is I made a sandwich. The same example I am taking here. I made a sandwich. So what is subject here? I. And made is the past form of make. And a sandwich is the object of the sentence. So I made a sandwich. It is written in simple past tense. So let's take one more example here. Leela painted the wall. Here subject is Leela. Painted is the past form of paint and the wall is the object of the sentence. So I think this is clear to everybody. Simple past tense. So let's start with negative sentence now. How to make negative sentences in simple past tense. So for making the negative sentences, first of all, we write subject. After subject, we write did not. After did not, we write the base form of the verb. And then we write the object of the sentence. So let's take the same example here. Example was I made a sandwich. So let's convert it into negative sentence. So subject is I. After I will write did not. And then we'll write the base form of made. The base form of made is make. So I did not make a sandwich. So let's take one more example. The same example we can take again. Or let's take another example. She drew a tiger last week. She drew a tiger last week. So this is the assertive sentence. Now we will convert it into negative sentence. So subject is she. After she, we will write did not. After that we will write the base form of drew. So the base form of drew is draw. She did not draw a tiger last week. So let's start with interrogative sentence now. So we have already done the assertive sentence and the negative sentence. Now interrogative sentence in simple past tense. So interrogative sentence in simple past tense. For making the interrogative sentence, first of all we write did, and after did we write subject, then the base form of the verb, main verb, and then the object of the sentence. So let's take the same example here. The example was Leela painted the wall. Leela painted the wall. Now we have to change it into interrogative sentence. So first of all we will write did. After that we will write the subject, and the subject is Leela. So did Leela, then base form of painted. Base form of painted is paint. So did Leela paint the wall? Let's take one more example. The same example we can take here. She drew a tiger last week. So here we can change it into interrogative sentence. We'll start our sentence with did. Then the subject is she. Did she? Now the base form of drew. Base form of drew is draw. So did she draw a tiger last week? Now let's start with next tense, that is past continuous tense. So past continuous tense, that means action was going on in the past. It was not completed yet, it was going on in the past. That is past continuous tense. So first of all, past continuous tense in assertive sentence, how we can make the sentence. So for in assertive sentence, first of all we write subject. After subject we write ing, we write the auxiliary verb was, were. Was we use with the singular numbers or he, she, it, and were we use with I, you and all the plural numbers. After was, were, we write the ing form of the verb and then the object of the sentence. So let's take one example here. People were trying to run away. Here subject is people. As people, that means a group of person. That's why we are using here were. People were, then ing form of try is trying. So people were trying, then the object to run away. People were trying to run away. Next is, we can take one more example here. She was painting the wall. Here the subject is she. She is the singular number, as I told you, with he, she, it, and with singular number we use was. That's why she was, then paint, ing form of paint is painting. She was painting, then the object a wall. Full stop. Now how to make sentences, how to make the negative sentences in present, in past continuous tense. So the negative sentences we can make by, first of all we write subject. After subject we write was or were. The auxiliary verbs was or were. After that we write not. Then ing form of the verb and then the object of the sentence. So let's take the same example here. I told people were trying to run away. So the subject is people. So we'll write the subject here people. Then were. Then not. As we are making the negative sentence here, so we'll write not. Then ing form of try, trying to run away. People were trying to run away. Now let's take one more example here. The same example we can take. I told you she was drawing a wall. She was painting a wall. Now we can change it into negative sentence. Subject is she. Auxiliary verb was. After was, write not. She was not painting a wall. Full stop. Now how to make sentences in interrogative form in past continuous tense. So for making sentences interrogative form in past continuous tense, first of all we write the auxiliary verb. So the auxiliary verb was or were according to the subject. If he, she, it or any singular number is given, we write was. If I, you or any plural number is given, we write were. So first of all we write the auxiliary verb. After that we write subject. Then we write ing form of the main verb. And then we write the object of the sentence. So let's take the same example here. Rahul was running on the street. Here Rahul was running on the street. It is an assertive sentence. We have to change it into interrogative sentence. So as I told you, first of all we write the auxiliary verb. So auxiliary verb is was. So write was. After that subject Rahul, was Rahul. Then the main verb, ing form of main verb running. Was Rahul running on the street? Question mark. Don't forget to put the question mark. Let's take one more example here. The example we can take the same. People were trying to run away. We can convert it also into interrogative form. First of all auxiliary verb were. Then the subject people. Were people trying. Ing form of try is trying. Were people trying to run away, and then put the question mark. I think this is enough for today, and tomorrow we'll complete the next two form of the past tense, that is past perfect tense and the past perfect continuous tense. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.